Hello, everybody. Welcome to Megan's Ghost. My name is Kara. So I missed my standard every other Sunday upload time, and that is because I was busy getting engaged and drinking light up champagne. Have you ever seen that? I'm not going to brag too much. It was the best day of my life, and I can't believe it's over, and I just love it. I'm so excited to plan the wedding, and I'm the luckiest girl in the whole entire world, and it's light up champagne! But it's fine. I'm calm now. It's fine. So today I have something that is almost as exciting as a major life change and lifelong commitment to someone you've been in love with for over 6 years, and that is an indie fragrance sample set review. I can't pretend to be normal today. Please forgive me. Today I am reviewing the Poesie Ghost Stories collection. So I will say now, from what I've seen on the website, the sample sizes are out of stock, but you can buy the 10 milliliter roller bottles for $38 each. These are really beautiful, really cute scents. They all are very comforting, very marshmallowy, and very sweet. And if you like a lighter fragrance and something very, what's a synonym for sweet, then you're gonna really love these. So I received them in these vials. I had a whole spiel about the Poesie vials that I guess I'll still share with you. If you get vials from Poesie, and I think they all come in this size because I also got another fragrance is like they're free. You make a purchase, you get like a free sample of anything you want. They all come in this size. And if you look, I'm holding our buddy Shy Ghost, the absolute irony of it all. Vial, stick, right? So you really have to kind of put this upside down, swish it around, and then get it on your skin, because I don't find that the vials really deposit a lot. So something to just keep in mind if you order anything from Poesie and get that bonus sample. I love Poesie, though. I think they get me. They're adorable. They do some darker scents, but anything that's dark is also pretty sweet too, and you're gonna see that with their one fragrance, Wicked Ghost, and I like them. For my wonderful commenter who was asking for a scent that a witch would wear, I really, really hoped that this would be it. I'm going to say right now, I don't think this is it. There is one I think you will like. And again, that's Wicked Ghost. We'll talk about her. But I have one more Halloween set that is coming. It took about a month and a half to get here. Poesie's turnaround time is actually much faster, which is really nice. I've learned I'm starting to really like people that, or brands that don't just make everything individually to order, but rather make small batches so that they can get things out quicker. And that's what Poesie seems to be doing. So why don't we talk about this order? Mine came with, I'm going to tell you, if you're watching this before bed so that you can relax and just let your eyes get tired, something spooky this way comes. This is the bookmark. Please be wary. It's dog ghosts. They're so cute. All right, so it's dog ghosts. And there's a little quote. It's a bookmark. My wretched, awful beagle that I'm going to turn into a dog ghost mangled it. But the quote on top says, "There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy." That's a quote from Hamlet. The back invites us all to join Poesie on their Facebook group and nerd out with us over books, tea, and perfume. And I think I'm going to do that. I was so taken by the fact that they had a little handwritten note that I glossed over that. And I'm thinking, oh, I need to join their Facebook group. That sounds like fun. So they wrote on the back of mine, "Kara, thank you for your order. You smell beautiful. Heart J." Just a really, really nice touch. I found that very sweet. Okay, let's talk about what each of these fragrances smells like. So let's start with Shy Ghost, which my hands are covered with. I've done the intro to this video about 4 times, and every time I opened the sample and it got everywhere. So Smelling my fingers on camera. Such a good look. Let's read the notes. Shy Ghost. Comforting milky chai tea laced with vanilla and topped with whipped cream. I would say that the scent is feminine and it's light, like all of the scents here are, and it's very sweet. Shy Ghost is a very Higa scent. It is not the kind of comforting that I think of when I'm like, I'm sad and I need a pick-me-up, or it's so ugly outside. I just want to feel some like warmth and comfort. No, Shy Ghost is something when you're just wanting to have a self-pamper day. It's a spa day. I'm in a good mood because it's a spa day. And because it is light, this is a fragrance that if you're someone who likes to apply perfume throughout the day, I think you'd really like this. Some fragrances, I'm like, I want to put you on at 8 a.m. and I want to still be smelling you at midnight because this is a rich scent. It makes me feel like a rich, luxurious woman. Shy Ghost isn't trying to be that. It's not intended to be that way. So if you think of like a makeup kind of metaphor, sometimes you want eyeshadow that's highly pigmented and something that you have to like apply 8 layers of is poor quality. There are other eyeshadows that you want to apply and have it be a sheer wash or something that's a little light and buildable. It's high quality, but it's not pigmented, right? It can be both. So Shy Ghost is definitely that example of something that is meant to be light and I think meant to be reapplied because it makes you feel good when you do it. So you just want to do it like every 30 minutes, just put more on. I think that the top note has, to me, even though it's not listed in the description, it had like the smallest whisper of citrus. And to me, Shy Ghost was lightly powdered, maybe dusty. And I think that that's where the ghost is coming from. On the dry down, you get more, not more powderiness, but I think more ghostiness, more hauntedness. But I wouldn't say dark. I would say more dusk, if this makes sense to you. This is not a haunted, scary ghost. This is more like Napstablook. If you've ever played Undertale, Napstablook is like this very shy, kind of sad ghost. So when I'm wearing Shy Ghost, I'm thinking of a ghost that's kind of like looking around the corner and really wants to talk, but like doesn't want to bother the group. That's Shy Ghost. Not trying to scare you, just wants to be around you and doesn't know how to say it because you're so awesome. And would you ever want to be friends with Shy Ghost? I think you would. If you like pampering yourself, I think that you would really, really like this. You do get some of that chai, again, more so on the dry down. The vanilla, the whipped cream is something that you're going to see in all of these fragrances. So if you like whipped cream, any of these are going to make you very happy. Think more of like the feeling of Shy Ghost. They all have this similar kind of smell, family thing that they're going for. Think about how you want to feel, right? So with that in mind, let's move on to Wicked Ghost. And you know that I have goldfish memory, so I am looking at my notes. That's what happens when you have 84 sample sets that you're all working on reviews for. Wicked Ghost. The notes are innocent marshmallow encompassed in glowing black amber and resinous incense smoke. This is another feminine light smell. If I did not have the written description in front of me, I would think that Wicked Ghost was like a, at first, nondescript, very pretty smell. I wouldn't say specifically, I'm like, oh my gosh, that smells like if you had marshmallow encompassed in glowing resinous amber, right? But as it dries down, you get more smoke. This is the one that I thought if a witch was cute, it would be Wicked Ghost. Wicked Ghost really reminds me of the Tokyo Milk Bulletproof fragrance in that it's very smoky, especially the more it dries down. You get a lot of that smoke and it's sweet. If you like cigars, you're gonna like this. if you like feeling a little dark, but you're actually just adorable, you are going to like this. It's this beautiful blend of smoke and sweet, and I'm a sucker for those kinds of scents. So for me, when I'm wearing Wicked Ghost, I wish it hit a little harder. For context, the other fragrance I mentioned, this Tokyo Milk Bulletproof, I douse myself in that because the reason I like it is because it makes me think that like it makes me feel like I'm the sexy woman at like a bar and like everyone is smoking around me. I just love it. And I will drench myself in it because I love taking off like my jacket at the end of the night and it just smells like smoke, like it does when you're out for a night. Wicked Ghost, I really had to put a lot of the product on. You might like it later. You totally might. There's something about smoky things that I'm like, no, I need my next door neighbors to smell what I'm wearing today. So I'm just gonna go. I'm not gonna write my Congress member. They're just gonna smell me and know I'm coming to complain, right? Like I just need everyone within like a 50-mile radius to smell it. You might be a little bit more reasonable. Wicked Ghost smells beautiful. Maybe it's a testament to it that I just want to smell more like it. I don't know. I also kind of wonder if it wasn't for the sample vial, if maybe it would just apply more product. So it very well could have been just a product of that tiny little stick just not getting enough product on. When I put that thing upside down like I was putting on hot sauce, I loved it and it was perfect and I wouldn't change a thing about it. Let's move on. Library Ghost. The notes are studious marshmallows, surrounded by books, ink, and polished wood. Like many people who collect indie fragrances or fragrances in general, I have a master list of notes, and I have a list of like, if there's a perfume that I really love, I take all the notes and I put it in the list of notes that I like, and I indicate if like I happen to know white musk is one that's in multiple fragrances that I like. So I kind of tally how many times it's represented in my favorite perfumes. And then same thing with like notes I don't like. What do I put here? Do I just put marshmallows? Do I put studious marshmallows? Maybe I like studious marshmallows more than regular ones. I don't know. But this for sure has a top note of marshmallow. Library Ghost was much sweeter than something that I expected from a scent inspired by libraries. Again, you're getting that marshmallow. I imagine that the creator of Poesie, I would just love to talk to them because for me, when I think of a ghost, I'm not thinking of marshmallows. I'm thinking of like a haunted house. I just really love whatever image they had for that, like this gooey, sweet, adorable ghost. Just like I just love whatever ghost they're thinking of. It's just so wholesome and adorable. Library Ghost is like the ghost that you see on a Hallmark greeting card. This like little cartoon holding like a heart. Like not something that's ever gonna scare you or spook you when you're reading Edgar Allan Poe. No. Or like those fall blogs on Tumblr, if you're on those, and they'll post like cute little ghosts. That is the Poesie ghost, right? It's Casper the friendly ghost. In Library Ghost, I don't actually get books or ink. I get more of this charred kind of smell. What did I write here? I wrote, it smells like a whisper. And the wood note does start to come through. It actually gave me this memory of when I was a kid and we had a new house built, and whatever our banister was made out of, it was like, you know how kids are gross? Imagine like a kid just putting its face up to a banister that everyone's hands have been on and just like, That's what we would do because our banisters smelled sweet. It was a sweet smelling wood. And I kind of had that memory with library ghosts. It's like a very random thing. Yes. Okay. So this, I'm reading it. This says polished wood. I joked about studious marshmallows versus regular marshmallows. I think the distinction of polished wood versus just wood is actually dead on. Library Ghost has a wood note, but it is not wood, a wood that you find outside. This is inside. This has been sanded. This has had polish put over it. This is maybe old, but certainly not like outdoors. And I think that there's this austerity behind this particular scent. It has the sweetness, but if Shy is more Higa and cozy, and Wicked Ghost is more smoky, this one's more austere. That's how I would kind of differentiate them. So if you're continuing to think, what am I kind of going for in my aesthetic? Because they're similar. They're all sweet, they're all light, they're all adorable. But that's the difference so far. So then what's Hungry Ghost? Here's your gourmand, if you're anything like me. The notes are toasty marshmallow, gooey chocolate, buttery graham cracker. This is a marshmallow sandwich, right? Not so much a s'mores or a s'more to me, but I used to make myself marshmallow fluff sandwiches for lunch. So nutritious, so wonderful. My mom slept in. What can I say? I ate what I wanted. And that's what this smells like. A marshmallow fluff sandwich. The top note, I wore this throughout the day. The top note of marshmallow did kind of become a little bit smoky towards the end of the night on my wrist. So it's not pure fluff. There is some, I kind of think smoke adds a little bit of depth to this. But really, I'm just thinking of like just putting my nose in a jar. You know them, the tall, not the short ones, not the short stout ones, the tall jars of marshmallow fluff. I forgot. My buddy who lives in Australia. I don't know if you have tall things of marshmallow fluff. As I'm saying it out loud, kind of sounds like an American thing. A big thing of like sugary marshmallow. I don't know, but they're like this big and they were awesome. What else did I write here? Oh, yes. In my Black Baccara, like Halloween set that I reviewed, if Chocolate Cauldron really tickled your fancy and you wanted it and you missed out on it, or maybe you wanted it, got it, and loved it, get Hungry Ghost. It really did remind me of that because Hungry Ghost was more smoke and then chocolate. This is more chocolate and then a little bit of smoke. Chocolate Cauldron had far more smoke. This is a little bit less, but they were both very authentically chocolatey and just ooey gooey and just sweet and just you're salivating and all you want to do is eat sweets. They are true gourmands. I think you would like this. This isn't dark and smoky. It's light and sweet. It's sweet and lighthearted. As an aside, I cannot find my bottle of Chocolate Cauldron. So I'm very thankful that I have Hungry Ghost. And then the last fragrance is Campfire Ghost. So far, I would say, just if you're keeping track, I said that Shy Ghost, Wicked Ghost are feminine. I think because of the sweetness, these are all pretty feminine. Campfire Ghost as well. Although Campfire Ghost can get away with more in terms of like masculine, feminine. So weird to describe these things on like a I can't think of the term, just like a dichotomy, I guess, when there's so many. What are words? Gender shouldn't be this hard to describe, actually. No, I stand by my confusion. It's the idea of kind of describing them in genders. I don't know what you guys all think of it. I know what I mean when I say masculine versus feminine, but let me know if that just doesn't kind of ring true, if that's not helpful for you in understanding a scent, and I'll just drop it. Campfire Ghost, I think, is more androgynous. I would still say more of like a feminine scent. It's more like a feminine sweater you got at American Eagle than it is like your boyfriend going camping with you. I don't know. Here are the notes. Marshmallows getting toasty around a wood fire in an autumnal forest. I actually didn't write anything for this because I tried it on pretty recently and it left an impression that I didn't think I needed the notes for, because it's straightforward. You get what you pay for. Campfire Ghost smells like roasting marshmallows on a campfire. It is sweet. You get fire. You get the smoke, and it's cozy. So it's kind of like, I would say, if you truly are like, Kara, I can't decide between any of these fragrances. I really like smoke, but gosh, the idea of something so comfy and cozy sounded so good. But God, I love a gourmand, and I can only afford exactly $38 plus shipping on this fragrance. I don't know what to do. I'd take a Campfire Ghost. It's not a strong gourmand like Hungry Ghost is, and it's not the most cozy, wrap me up in a blanket scent that Shy Ghost is. It's all of them. And it's light and sweet. Are you surprised? Calm down. It is light and sweet. And it's very autumnal. This, I wouldn't say, is an earthy scent, mercifully. It makes you think of fall. It makes you think of bonfires. It makes you think of that kind of time of year. It's a September, October kind of smell. It's really nice. There's not actually a lot to say because I've kind of covered everything Campfire Ghost is when I reviewed all the other fragrances. This is just kind of a really streamlined combination of those different things. Do I have a favorite here that I say you must get like I usually do? I think these are all pretty similar, actually. I liked them all. I don't think that there are any weaknesses here. There wasn't... I don't think that there were any standouts in this collection. If I was stacking this collection up with some other collections, then maybe. But in terms of these, I think that they're all a really even match. They really just depend on what you're looking for in your fragrance. Right now, I'm really starting to just itch for Christmas and Thanksgiving and cranberries and gingerbread, and that's kind of what I'm excited for now. So for me, I'd say I'm into Campfire Ghost. I'm into all of them. They're all like siblings, like they're my children. I can't decide between all of them, and there's no Job here, if you get that reference. I think that you can't get the sample set anymore. Think about your aesthetic. Think about who you are. You must like sweet things if you get these. You must like a light scent, right? Unless you're just gonna take that roller ball and dig into your arm with it. If you like that, you're gonna be happy with any of them. If you like marshmallow, just throw a dart at a board with a list of them on. You're gonna be happy. It's really, do you want comfort? Do you want smoke? Do you want this solemn, austere, bookish kind of scent? Do you want something gourmand, or do you want something that makes you think of the outdoors and fire and flannel? There is actually one, I think it's called like cardigan sweater or something. They have a scent that is very popular that I don't have. If you can't get that, Campfire is going to get you there. I don't feel like I'm missing that. Like, oh, I want to smell like this wonderful cozy sweater. Campfire gets me there. I'm like, all right, that's probably also awesome, but this scratches the itch of whatever I was curious about. So that's my review. How do I usually wrap up videos? I'm exhausted and I haven't slept since Sunday, since I got engaged. So I guess I'm just gonna leave it here. It's already a half-hour video. So let me know which one of these you like the most. And next time I see you, I'm going to be reviewing the 1692 Following Greatest Hits collection. And I swear to God, if there is not a witchy scent in there, I'm going to be so angry. I've already started smelling them all, but we'll see. I'll get you something, I promise. Until then, I hope that you are enjoying your fall season, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.